Spencer. To celebrate Oregon's sesquicentennial birthday, I made a film about the family of Daniel Waldo. He's buried right here in the Salem Pioneer Cemetery. Daniel Waldo is important to Salem because he was one of the first pioneers. Waldo Middle School is named after him. Daniel Waldo was born in 1800 in Virginia. When Daniel was 4 years old, Lewis and Clark set out on their famous journey west. So Daniel probably grew up hearing stories about the big trip and imagining what an adventure like that would be. In 1843, when Waldo was a grown-up man, he came out to Oregon with his wife and family on the wagon train, just 9 years after the missionary Jason Ling came to the Willamette Valley. Daniel Waldo served in the provisional government and was also a county judge. Waldo had 2 sons, John and William. They were both lawyers and lawmakers in the Oregon government. The thing the boys had in common was a love of the Cascade Mountains. They spent a lot of time exploring the mountains and named many things they found there. Waldo Lake in the Cascades is named for John Waldo. It is the second biggest lake in Oregon. John wanted to save the nature in the Cascade Mountains and got involved with the National Park movement and was part of making Crater Lake a national park. John Waldo's brother William left his mark on Salem too. In 1872, he planted a sapling tree he bought from a traveling salesman who called it a miracle tree. What's really a miracle is that a salesman sold a tree here, in a state that's long been famous for the millions of trees all over the place. But Judge Waldo's tree is now humongous. Big tall tree, about 95 feet tall. William Waldo loved his sequoia. He only agreed to sell his land if they did not cut down his tree. William Waldo's tree is now the main attraction of Waldo Park, the smallest redwood park in the world, right here in Salem, Oregon. Another big thing in Salem named after the Waldo family is Waldo Middle School. Most of Salem Kaiser's middle schools are named after early pioneers. The Reverend David Leslie, the Reverend Josiah L. Parrish, Major Walter M. Walker, Adam Stevens, Lewis H. Judson, John Whitaker, Charles Claggett, and of course, Daniel Waldo. Waldo has kept the spirit of his nature-loving founding family alive. In 1968, about 10 years after it opened, a science teacher here planted a native plant in the courtyard garden. It's so natural that families of ducks come here every spring to live. In 1996, a science teacher named Mike Weddle got another group together called the Roots and Shoots, a global community service and environmental group, and created a second native species courtyard garden. Even though the Waldo family is long gone, I think the nature-loving, mountain hiking, tree protecting, national park creating Waldos would love what's going on at their school.